Hello everyone, Mr. Bean 35000 VR here, and I have Chadderz with me.
Hello!
So recently I have been working to import the 24-player mode that I showed off previously on YouTube into CTGP. And today I'm bringing you a video, as a little bit of a Christmas treat, showing you the progress so far in the offline segment.
I cannot stress how hard Mr. Bean has been working on this. He's been working night and day for literally months to get this working. But as you can see, here it is, in CTGP, the 24-player mode.
Indeed, and as Chadderz has been saying, I've been working very hard. I've been fixing a bunch of the bugs that existed in the version that was previously on YouTube. For instance, I don't think this race has it for us, or this race has a lot of bashing around and lots of characters yelling in every which way and you're getting shunted.
Classic 24-player, what do you expect?
Well, yes. If you give these CPUs an inch, they'll take a mile.
Absolutely.
But yes, we have fixed a bunch of things. Luigi is now not looking in every which way. He's only actually looking at things that are interesting, rather than just staring off onto the horizon. Fixed things like bullet bill. Whoops!
Not fixed your driving, have you?
Not fixed me driving. So chain chomps I felt I should demonstrate still work. They're working absolutely fine.
I think they catch you off guard though, because I think you're used to online play
Well,
where the chain chomps are on timers, whereas in offline...
I feel like it seems to be like those ones. Maybe they're not on a timer. Maybe it's the CPU's driving them instead of the
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but yes, a lot of things are now working about the offline segment that weren't before, and obviously, it's in CTGP. What you're seeing right now is death. What you're seeing right now is CTGP running the 24-player.
See, normally when you're in 12th, it can't get any worse.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but bloody hell.
But let's watch it get worse.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Yes, I got bashed around every which way. I don't think there's actually much coming back from this, but I'm fishing. In 11th place, you usually expect like a really good pull, but I get a thundercloud because that's mid-pack.
Yeah, so once again, he's tried to change the items to sort of be representative, so if he's mid-pack, it gets him a mid-pack item, essentially.
Indeed.
And look at this, the score screen, it's fantastic.
Indeed, and we fixed up the scores as well. In the previous video, the scores were a little wonky because I miscalculated a bunch of things. All fixed now. For the second race, happy with Dragonite's items. Start in midair, that is a known bug, will be fixed. Don't worry about it. But this race was too good to pass off, I think. After all, first thing I do is go and get bodied by an Eevee, which is the most adorable thing.
This track is too good.
Yeah,
the Eevees are fantastic.
Is this a recent edition? It's fairly recent.
I mean, last 2 years, I don't know.
In semi-modern history, perhaps.
CTGP is so old now, like, things that are 2 years ago are still recent, like, I don't know.
Oh, goodness me, indeed.
Oh, bloody hell, I didn't touch that.
I think there's kind of like this shroom bomb effect, where you can dodge blue shells with shrooms. I think it's kind of the same basic timing window, kind of.
Yeah.
But, yeah, to be real, it was a bit of a mystery, it just kind of happened. Yeah. Driving like a fool trying to dodge all these Geodudes at the moment, but
it's amazing.
I see my opportunity to come back into first, and I'm over here instead.
It's amazing how quick the pack changes.
The Drip Squirtle.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's amazing how quick you change positions as well, you know, like the
yes,
position tracker,
my favourite item.
Absolutely nuts. Well, the good thing about the Thundercloud in 24-player is not
actually
so much
works
a problem.
fine.
You can pass it to anyone. I mean, probably the online it will work a bit different, but
yes, I suppose we should cover the online while we're here.
Absolutely.
Yes, I don't have it to show you today, but I've been working very hard at that, and in its current form, I'm going to say it probably works. I just haven't got enough testers to run it with, and I will be recruiting my testers soon enough, but there's still a bunch more bugs in the offline that I need to fix before we can go anywhere. At this point, it's nothing game crashing. I don't think it's just weirdness. Like you saw the starting grid at this race where I was floating in the air. That's because the starting coordinates that I've loaded are slightly wrong, and they need to be repaired. For instance, all relatively minor, simple things. And we also had that fun bug where we tested team modes online with 2 players and 22 phantom races to simulate a 24-player race, and after the team match, my brother, who was on Team Blue, whenever he was placing his fake item boxes, was still placing blue fake item boxes.
I was. That was very good fun, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember the spit take that we took when whoops. When we saw that. It was like, whoa, there's a blue fib. Whoa, there's a blue fib. Everyone turn around and go back. We're all going to examine the blue fib.
Absolutely.
Which works perfectly normally. But yes,
you're not doing so hot in this one.
No. And so I decided to do a shortcut here to try to catch up. This is a nice shortcut where you drive up this railing, but, you know, I aimed slightly too far to the right and missed entirely. So we didn't do that one. And so it's okay. There's a lot of off-road shortcuts in the final section down the bottom.
So because he's in
23rd place, Golden Mushroom, very good, except...
Oh, the lag actually when that shot went off.
Laggy shock.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's gonna be a little bit of lag, but anyway.
Yeah,
it's looking pretty grim at this point, so... Hitting a box in 22nd, I pull the bullet bill and GG's.
A 23 place comeback, nice.
Who says Mario Kart is a difficult game?
Oh, that's just cheating.
No, it's not. It's part of the game. You're allowed to pull and use the items that are available.
The score screen is so good. It's such good fun to see the score screen.
Yes.
God. Well, if you want to make things intense.
Yeah, so this track has what is known as AI param on it. An AI param is a little file that you can insert onto a track. Nice one.
That makes Luigi
That doesn't
rubbish.
help.
No.
That makes controls directly how the CPUs drive, and typically it's used by CT authors to make tracks ludicrously difficult in terms of CPU difficulty. And so, up to this point, I've kind of been driving slightly wonky on purpose to make sure the CPUs stay with me until the last minute. But on this race, I actually have to drive well, otherwise they're going to straight up flummox me.
I like how you said you drive well as you drove into the wall.
I mean, I said I'm going to have to drive well. I didn't say I did.
Absolutely.
Nuance, dear brother, nuance. But yes, as you see, when I'm shrooming along, I'm just about going as fast as the people in front of me. Slightly faster, maybe, but...
yeah,
I mean,
this track is pretty intense.
I think the main reason why this track has an AI param put onto it is because of all these obstacles that the CPUs are simply not observing.
Yeah.
They are really not interested in dodging fireballs. But now I've got the lead. Typically in any average race it should not be hard for me to keep the lead, but here comes Donkey Kong. And so... I'm holding it better than I thought I might, but trust me, they catch up. Especially when I start slowing down at fireballs and whatnot.
We have to, I mean, this section is horrifying.
But Donkey Kong did it far better than I did, and... Oh,
whoops.
Well, okay. Okay. Here I thought that they were just going to overtake me, but no.
Hit a twomp, lose 11 places, standard.
Drive into a thwomp and come to 12. Anywho. Yes. So I'm kind of... At this point I was sort of thinking, 13th place item, maybe it'll be something vaguely good. No, it was a single shroom. But this is enough to regain in a bunch of positions, and maybe this box will help me.
You have to remember, 13th place is the equivalent of 6th, effectively. In terms
and there's that swamp again. 17th. 17th. Oh, hello Donkey Kong again. And I'm dead. And just like that. Can I get anything?
Well, you showed a first to 24th to first comeback. Now it's a first to 24th throw.
Yes, that one was
in one easy lap.
That was entirely my fault. Yes,
speaking of intense.
Yes, we had to include a Baby Park.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
People have been saying that Baby Park would be insane. Okay, you want to see it? It's pretty wild, yes.
One thing I want to point out, actually, I don't think we've mentioned it so far, just in case it wasn't obvious. This is running on a real Wii.
Oh, yes, I was meaning to mention this, because people like to assume that we're running on Dolphin or whatever. Not so. This is real Wii hardware.
Shown in real time.
On a Mario Kart Wii disc.
There's nothing fancy going on here.
The reason it looks so good is because it's component output. I've upscaled it and sharpened it, but
but this is not. There's no emulator. Yes. It's not a faster processor. It's not more RAM.
No.
This is just an ordinary bog standard Wii.
The only thing that has been changed, because obviously 24 players, there's a lot of players, is that we've reduced the frame rate to 30.
Yep.
Which makes the game run a lot better at 24 player mode. 60 is basically not happening. Even with frame skip, that frame skip update that we made for CTGP recently doesn't really help.
Yeah.
Which is interesting to me, and I'm sure it could help, we just have to figure out how to make it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we did fire a bullet bill in this match. I didn't talk about it, but we did fix the bullet bills as well in the offline. That was one of the... We fixed that yesterday, actually. It was one of the long outstanding bugs of 24 player mode offline, was that they would just read, as we now know, stack trash to determine what place the bullet was trying to take you to. Now it actually reads the right number.
And that's an excellent point, actually. Mr. Bean's been developing a lot of this latest testing work on his Twitch stream.
Yes.
So if
you can actually come watch my dev.
If you're watching this video within the next few weeks, then certainly head over to twitch.tv/MrBean35000VR.
Yes, to clarify, it's December 25th, 2019 when this video is uploaded. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Absolutely.
And there is my epic comeback on Baby Park, which we talked over.
Excellent.
But the race was there.
Absolutely.
So that's nice. But yes, we figured we would upload a nice little Christmas preview of what we're working on. We couldn't actually get the whole thing out already by Christmas, but
would have been nice to finish it by Christmas, but not to be. But it'll come out. So I mean, we don't know for sure because it's how long is a piece of string. We expect probably in the next few months this will be hitting.
This will be publicly available.
Public CTGPs.
Complete with the online
for
and
both
everything.
offline and online.
It'll be fully functional, fully featured
in friend rooms specifically.
Yes. What we're playing for the online multiplayer for now is just to limit it to friend rooms with other CTGP clients, because obviously non-CTGP clients are not going to understand you. CTGP, for those who don't know, who are watching this and going, oh my goodness, what are all these tracks and what is this? CTGP is a custom track distribution for Mario Kart Wii made by myself and my brother.
Hello.
We add 218 custom tracks to the game, along with the 32 original tracks. Restore the online multiplayer, add a bunch of features like soon to be this, new game modes, the ability to change the music and textures of your characters, stuff like that. And all you need to run it is a Wii console or a Wii U, a real Mario Kart Wii disc, and an SD card.
Absolutely, you should check it out.
Yeah, shameless self-plug. But yes, this is coming to CTGP soon, and when it does, when it releases to the public, it'll be fully featured with online. As I was saying about the online, friend rooms only for now with other CTGP clients. We don't want to bring it into CTWW custom tracks worldwide because it changes the game too dramatically to just be a standard cut and paste affair. Like the 30 FPS is okay once you're used to it, but a lot of people aren't going to like that. And plus, people might want a tiny bit, a modicum of sanity in their races.
Yes,
goodness knows.
And they probably like the existing balance, of course. So, but I think it'll be a fun change and a fun adventure to play with it when you can get 24 people together. Absolutely,
indeed. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of prominent 24-player friend rooms out there, so I'm sure you won't be missing them. And also, the project that I plan to do after this is a feature called rule voting, where in CTWW you vote to change what special game modes and whatnot you would like to play with other strangers. As hopefully a replacement to just having a bunch of different search modes, which I think would divide the community vastly. We
see one of the problems with some games like Mario Kart 8 or, for example, it has different search modes from what I understand. So
and some of them are just not populated at all.
Yeah, so you search for a particular kind of race, like 200cc or whatever. But yes, unless other people are also trying to play the same thing as you at the same time, you won't find each other. And the trouble with...
We see this with countdown mode in CTGP as it currently stands.
Yeah. And the trouble with Mario Kart Wii is there's only ever a few hundred people online at once. So
this race is amazing, by the way. Can I just point that out? We've got a speed-modded track. This is from Mario Kart 8 Arcade GP, and we had to include an obligatory speed mod. This is perhaps the best one.
Yeah.
But yes, this has been a really cool race, and I know it's got like an epic comeback in like 10 seconds, so enjoy that. Anyway, sorry, back to what you were saying.
Yeah, so the trouble is if we add like a, search for 24 players, add, search for 200cc, add search for item range,
you'll never
add
find
search
anyone.
for countdown, you won't find anyone unless people are actually searching at the same time for those races to play. So the plan is to have this voting system, so like how you vote for the tracks online, you can also vote for the game mode you're playing. And it won't be random like the track voting, but it'll be a more democratic system. So if people want to play, say, 24-player or 200cc...
then you'll be allowed to vote for it. So that's how I plan to address 24 players in CTWW, but for the time being, it will be available offline and in your friend rooms. So, and you don't have to use it in friend rooms, it's not obligatory, of course.
Of course.
So I hope you all enjoy that when it hits. Now soon, I'll be entering the testing phase with beta testers, and soon, therefore, you guys will be getting on YouTube some footage of 24 players working online, which I am exceedingly excited for.
Me too, yes, I really want to see that. We still haven't seen it ourselves. Oh, crikey.
Okay.
Mr. Bean, do you know where the track goes?
I wasn't to blame for that one. Now, I admit I'm about to fall off a lot in this track. I recall doing so. However, most of the time it wasn't my fault. That time I actually landed on someone.
So you just hate it when there's so many races on the track that you just accidentally land on them.
Yes, this is Unnamed Valley, for those who haven't seen it before. This is such an underwhelming name for such an amazing track.
Oh, this track's fantastic, actually. I often forget about it. It's
great.
but it's a really good one.
This remake of it, it used to be slightly more, definitely more of a custom track back in the day.
It had a custom tracky
But,
feel.
yes.
Unique charm.
Oh gosh, that fib.
Correct.
Death would be preferable. I mean, death would have come either way. But anyway. Oh!
Blimey.
Freaking Rosalina.
Nice. What a sequence. So
Oh,
the
God,
flipping
this race is
Rosalina crushes you.
Yes.
Nice.
But yes, gosh, where was I? I was talking about Unnamed Rally. It's really cool.
It is, it is.
Really cool track, and
As you languish in
gosh.
20 seconds.
Yeah. Oh my god. I have no one to blame but myself for that one.
Mr. Bean!
Bean!
What are you doing?
Falling off like a noob. Go away, Toad.
Don't worry,
Rosalina,
it's all
don't you
still
dare!
playable. Well, every lap, Rosalina's going to kill you in this section.
Rosalina is my arch nemesis in this race. She is just there.
Try it again.
Yeah, because she fell off! She fell off too! I don't know if I did that.
Maybe she's deliberately
Probably.
trolling you.
I have no idea, but she's in 24th where she belongs. Get out my way.
It was pointed out in the last video, but I'm sure you've
See ya.
noticed, because it's 24 players and there's 24 characters in the game, we do actually
Yes.
have every character in the race, which is really
Yeah,
cool. It's
yeah,
a really
every
nice,
unique character
cute,
is here.
really cute feature. Obviously not the Mii's, but
No Mii's.
all the 24
People have also
universe
been
characters.
asking on a regular basis, what's going to happen if I don't have everyone unlocked? I'll just use the locked characters, don't worry.
Yeah.
At the moment it just crashes the game though. It's really cool. Good
So
feature.
if you don't have
Oh,
everyone
excuse
unlocked,
me.
somebody else can play
Yeah.
as those characters and you
Yeah.
can't.
Rather.
Hmm.
But yes, oh, hello,
Oh,
Rosa.
hello, yes.
Get lost. What are you doing? Just stalking me near these jumps. You know I'm not very good at them.
Oh. It's our
Ah!
favourite.
Yes, so a bullet bill fired in a 24-player room will try to take you 11 positions. This one's going to try to take me all the way to first unless it expires too quickly. Unfortunately, it's a bit too little too late, and third is what we get.
That's still
It's
pretty
still a
good.
dramatic improvement from what we were looking at a moment ago.
24th, yes.
And Rosalina managed to scramble her way up to 20th, so I guess well done, my arch nemesis, but seriously, get lost. Right, for our 7th race, we have here GBA Mario Circuit. This is a very cool demake of, or a lookalike to the Mario Kart 8 rendition of the same track. This has been here for a while, I think, but it's very cool track. The only real... Bye, Mario.
Over the hills and far away.
You've heard of clipping off trees? Well, I show you what happens if a CPU gets shoved so hard that they clip off me.
But the Bum Fest is amazing, actually, because obviously there's
Oh,
24
God,
players. It's just
Let's
so
see-
intense.
Dude, and we all know that online hits are even weirder.
Oh my goodness, yes. 24
What the
player
heck is it
online
gonna look
be
like
ridiculous,
online?
Yeah.
I know Troy in particular wants me to kind of tone down the online hits. I'm tempted to say, no, I'd rather not. Also, yeah, everybody wanted that box. I was like, I don't know if the CPUs will go over here looking for this box. I was joined by like 6 of them. And no, I didn't get the box.
I wonder if people will start using heavier characters to try to avoid the knockback.
Possibly. But that's good knockback right there.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
time I was going out of bounds fairly rapidly and I got bounced off the wall back onto the track.
Tactical.
Oh, what's that?
Tactical.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could say I planned it, but...
I mean, you can say that.
Okay, I planned it. It was amazing. I can't believe how well my strategy worked out. Anyway, it looks like I'm about to take first place, and then
You get bombed and
Someone
you lose
just
50
randomly-
positions. Yeah, you're straight to
that
last,
CPU
yeah.
uses a bomb far better than I ever could. And once
get-
again, we all plowed down this. I actually went back for the box. It's like most of the CPUs actually do drive around the box. I think actually the ones who get the box are the ones who were bumped into it. Ironically. Anyway, 11th place once again is worth a shroom. So the probability we have adjusted. So the probability these days is kind of like an interpolation of the probabilities that you would normally get in a 12-player room. So that is to say that if 22nd is getting 11th place by items and 24th is getting 12, 23rd will get halfway between what 11th and 12th would get. So when I get a box in 11th, I'm actually getting a box in what? 5.5.
Yeah.
Which is well worth
yeah.
a single shroom to me, it seems. Anyway, we've got one more race for you today. This is Lunar Lights. This is a really cool custom track. I wanted to end off with some kind of Rainbow Road style track. And while this one isn't quite a Rainbow Road style track, it does have rainbowy elements.
Oh,
and,
yeah. It's a lovely aesthetic.
Oh, absolutely. My bomb revenge right there.
I just love it when you drop a bomb and kill 12 people.
Yes. So yes, yeah, there you go. Here's our rainbow segment, obligatory rainbow segment to put in the final race.
Yep.
I was thinking about doing something like, well, we tried SNES Rainbow Road, but everyone just fell off.
Yeah, the CPU's
like-
not very good at that one.
Without me driving off repeatedly to join them, it was not really going to be much of a race.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, with
This
most
is
of
why
these
you
races,
need to
I
finish the online,
drive off.
Mr. Bean. Get on with it. Come on, we need humans to test with.
Dude, I am trying very, very hard, and like I said, it probably works. I just need to tidy up a bunch of things.
No, I honestly cannot overstate how hard Bean has been working on this. He's been
and how
working on
difficult this project is in general.
literally months. This is, I mean, this is the most complicated Mario Kart Wii mod ever created by a long way.
And probably will be for a considerable while.
I'll put
to
it in
come.
context. There are 1.5 million lines of machine code in Mario Kart Wii. He had to find and change about 2,000 of them that were wrong. So he had to search through the 1.5 million
Yes, the
to
key
find
point
the
is to find
2,000 that he needed to change.
When you make a typical mod like a cheat code where you just do one action, you may be looking for one assembly code line, maybe 2 or 3, or a handful. 2,000 is something else. In fact, I ended up writing an automatic tool to help me out with this.
Yeah.
Although most of what I've been doing recently is manual because the automated tool has done what it can at this point. And
Yeah.
You know.
This is absolutely insane.
But yes, Mario Kart Wii was never designed for this by a considerable margin, and it is obvious as such. The amount of cases where there is just basically a poke into the code that says, go away from here, check the player ID, is it 13 or higher? Okay, do this a little differently.
Yeah.
There are so many of those patches in there. Oh, I've dodged, I've got a
Yeah.
gold, and it's all over, dude.
It's all over.
Whoa! Oh yeah, I
Assuming you're
remember
not
I
an
physically
idiot.
infringed from that in real life as well. I think you were watching.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is post-commentary, by the way, in case you couldn't tell.
Really? Oh,
Well,
the immersion.
people
The
have mistaken our post-commentary as live
That's
commentary
true,
in the
that's
past.
true, yeah. No.
Famously on Ninbuds, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, back
Anyway.
when we did that. Anyway, we're just about done here. This is the final race of this video, and then I'm going to be showing you what the award ceremony looks like. It doesn't have all the players on the standing around the podium, and we've still got to fix it up completely. There's some cases where if some players don't appear,
There's lots of minor bugs.
but the results look nice, and that's the
Yeah.
main thing. So I'll show you it here now. Oh look, I'm a winner! And that's going to wrap it up for this video. So I hope you all enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
Coming soon to a CTGP near you, complete with online multiplayer.
Like I say, if you're watching this in the next few weeks, head over to Twitch to watch the development in action, the testing. It's going to be very exciting, and we'll upload
Absolutely.
videos of it as and when.
Indeed. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. We wish you a very Merry Christmas if you're watching on Christmas Day, and not if you're not. And see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.
Farewell.